And I'm not about to go into this whole story. If you remember, we talked about this last night, but this young woman is another young woman that accused Sage Gemini, and she's a sex worker. I don't know what's wrong with everybody, but I personally feel like anybody at any time can say, I don't want it anymore. It hurts. I'm uncomfortable. Stop. Anybody, sex worker, wife, girlfriend, a homeless person that you having sex with for $20. Anybody can tell you, stop. No, that's enough. I don't want no more. And legally and morally, you have to stop. That is very simple. It's very, very simple. It's very simple. If somebody says stop, you stop. Period. So why I have grown ass men? Hold up. Why I have grown ass men? I don't know who Fish and Grits podcast is. I don't know who they are, but I'm still bothered by what they said to me. I'm still bothered by what they said to me. Sex workers can't be AR'd, especially by her boyfriend. 3 people like this comment. Then another person, City Made Free Mike, said, any man who mess with sex workers needs to be aware they will try to hustle you at any measure. I don't believe in force yourself into someone, but I'm sure he could have paid her like anyone else. It's just hard to believe nowadays. Secondly, if she ain't from Vegas, can't be selling sex. It's illegal. Now, if anybody had actually read this or listened to what this woman's story was, she was not selling Sage the Gemini sex. She was a content creator. So content creator means I'm on the internet masturbating for money. I might hook up with some people that I'm cool with online and post it for money. That's what sex work means nowadays. Okay? This young woman here, what's her name? Gemini, baby Gemini. I think that's her name. Baby Gemini. Baby Gemini now apparently is a well-known, OnlyFans sex worker. Okay. As a person that enjoys corn, I don't judge women. I can't do what you do, but I don't judge you because I enjoy watching what you do. That's how I feel like. That's what I think. But a lot of men will enjoy corn to an extreme amount and still find a way to feel like these women are not human. So they can't tell somebody, stop, no, I don't want this, because they're a sex worker. Mind you, this woman was not in her capacity as a sex worker when she met up with Sage the Gemini. They had been talking online for a year. She finally met up with him when he flew her out. She goes down on him. She's open for a lot. But she said, oh no, I'm on my P. It came down. So I can do this, but I can't do that. He forcibly went in her back door. The reason why she didn't say anything, because just like she said, she is a sex worker and people do not believe you. They don't believe you. I don't know who Fish and Grits is. I won't presume. But I will do my part in letting anybody know who knows these people, these men on this podcast, whoever they may be. I don't know, child. But you should be careful of them. Because what these niggas don't understand is that if you feel like at any time a woman can say no and you don't have to listen to her talking about, I don't date prostitutes. Yeah. But you think if somebody is your girlfriend that they can't tell you no or stop. That's what you said in the comment. Especially by her boyfriend. You can't be AR'd by your boyfriend. Especially if you're a sex worker, you can't tell people no. That's ridiculous. And if you're a good police officer, if you are actually doing what you're supposed to be doing by the law, that should be illegal. You should go to jail and have to figure out what somebody ignoring your nose sounds like, feels like. Y'all, this woman's story was terrible. And they know that because these girls are online doing this type of sex work that people are not going to care about them and they're not going to believe them. This girl, since then, she put it out there on Twitter, told y'all what was going on so that the other girls in her sector would know. And to me, that's very important. That is very important. Everybody wants it up there talking about, oh, they doing it for money. She ain't doing shit for money. She not suing him. She not coming at him for no money. She's just validating what the first girl that came out said, that he did it to her. And because the other girl said that there was a news story that was almost identical to hers. Sage Gemini seems to have a pattern here. People have gone to the police on him. Nothing has happened. So when y'all keep asking stupid fucking questions in the comments, why she didn't go to the police, why girl asking stupid, so is a small sex worker like a small business? Like, what the fuck? Did you go to the police department before clicking Twitter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Especially when the point of telling the internet is so everybody could know how fucked up this person is. Because see, when I get online and tell the internet, all I have to do is tell my story one time and that's it. As opposed to me going down to the police station where they're going to act like I'm the perpetrator. They're going to then act like I'm lying. I have to prove that this person did something to me. And then even if I can prove that they did something to me, which sometimes it's hard to prove, he said, she said, then I have to worry about that person coming after me for saying that they did something to me if I go to the police. Like, there are so many things that you have to consider. But telling your story over and over and over and over again to a police department that doesn't give a shit about you because, first of all, you're a sex worker. Second of all, you're a black woman. Third of all, you're coming to them about a celebrity or somebody that might have money, that might have lawyers. They know the shit just gonna get thrown out. That's why people don't go to the police first. And then it's crazy because it's black people who will not call the police for anything out of fear of being murdered by them. Y'all are really asking the women, the black women, why they don't call the police? Why they don't go to the police? Nigga, you tell me why you don't go to the police if something happened around your house. You tell me why y'all expect for people not to call the police in domestic violence situations. I have had people in my life be victims of domestic violence and still not want to call the police because the police might come and make the situation worse. And y'all are asking the traumatized our victims why they don't want to go and tell their story 50 million fucking times to a police department that may or may not believe them, that may or may not take what they've said and do anything about it. It's baffling to me. Either way, I doubt that these fuck niggas podcast is as big as mine. So, internet, watch out for men who think like that, young women. Just because you're not a sex worker doesn't mean that when you become his girlfriend and you tell him no, that he won't still climb on top of you and ignore your no. Because a lot of us have experienced that. Now, let's move on. Because it really just makes me upset. You make the world a dangerous place for all of us. Like, that type of mentality, you make the world a dangerous place for all of us. And if I'm not supposed to get mad about shit like that, bitch, I don't know what I'm supposed to get mad about. I don't know what I'm supposed to get mad about. If I'm not supposed to get mad about you feeling like anybody does not have freedom and autonomy over their body to say no, stop, enough. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?